Hello, Kendall. How are you doing? Nice to see you again.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Nice to have you back. Well, not really back.
Well,
You're in HMP holidaying at the moment.
I'm in Camp Corona. I've got about a week left. I'm absolutely sick, but it's good to be back on British soil, just about. But Newcastle just about pulling results out the bag of the day. 2-2. Is that good enough? Was it deserved? Should we got three? What did you think of the game?
Yeah, I think we should have got three, to be honest. I feel like if we'd had Callum Wilson that scored like a clinical, like more clinically minded goal scorer, like I think it would have been three easily, because I think Joe Linton missed two sitters. Basically, Sean Longstaff did a ridiculous, like absolute way past the post shot. I don't even know what that was about. And when he was on goal, Dwight Gale probably should have had one. Yeah, there was a couple of chances, and I think Spurs were absolutely there for the taking, in my opinion, today. I mean, their two goals were defensive mistakes from us. So
Definitely.
I think we had. It was something like we had 22 shots and they had 11, or something like that. So I mean, it tells you how the game went. Really, we just don't have a goal scorer, unfortunately, in that squad at the moment. So it's a shame. It couldn't have been three, but 1 point, it only leaves us three above Fulham, who could win against Aston Villa today. So obviously they're playing right now. So I mean, it's not really a help, but a point's better than none, I guess.
That's it, like, innit? Because of the situation we've allowed ourselves to get into by not winning games in absolutely ages, we are now obviously looking over our shoulder,
Yeah,
waiting for Fulham's results. The draw depends on Fulham, doesn't it? It depends. If Fulham get beat, then it's like, right, decent result against the Tottenham
yeah,
side going for top four. But like you said, like after the international break, we've seen it yesterday with Chelsea, got battered off West Brom, and I think we could have capitalised on Spurs the day. Obviously, the rested Son until half time, even came off the bench, didn't really seem to get firing. And it was literally Hurricane FC for Spurs today, like, because they were so poor. They did nothing but those two chances. And especially the first one is a craft error, and it just kicking it against him. And then we see plenty of the ball, but don't really find a way in without the likes of Wilson and obviously Saint coming off the bench later.
yeah, 100%. I think Murphy again showed, like, he was probably the best player on the pitch, really, in my opinion, until he
Mm.
obviously came off. He was tired at the end, and I think he had a bit of cramp. But the crosses and stuff, it's just unfortunate we don't really have anybody on the end of them in that respect, because, like, we don't have anyone who's got the mindset to be in the right place at the right time, like in Joe Linton and in Gale, which is a shame, because Gale, as a striker, you'd think he should, be on the receiving end of balls like that, but he just wasn't. And I actually thought Joe Linton had a relatively good game, if I'm honest. I mean, he
That
got a
was
goal
class.
as well. Yeah, he got a goal as well, which is unusual. So he just likes to score against Spurs, doesn't he? So yeah, he had a really good game. I thought him and Murphy were really good. Obviously, made it all the more sweeter for Willock to come on, Arsenal player to come on and get the
Aye.
equaliser. So yeah, it was nice, but it is just a little bit frustrating, because I feel like we should have, as you say, we should have capitalised on that 100% today and should have got the 3 points. But it is what it is. As I say, a point's better than none, and can't really. I mean, I can moan about a certain few players today, like Shelvey and Kraft, like I usually do. But most of the time, everyone was all right.
No, more away. I mean, when you've seen the team, Bruce's I put the graphic out for every match day lineup. It pretty much picked itself because it's normally the same week in, week out, but
Yeah.
the day took us about 10 minutes to do it because he'd made five changes. What did you think of that? And what do you think? Obviously, getting the wing backs back in a play out of nowhere.
When I saw the team, I was like, "What is going on?" Like, see, like honestly, what is happening here? Because I half expected actually Hendrick to be playing, and he
Hmm.
wasn't. So I was like, "Okay, that's all right." Saw Sean Longstaff in there. Surprised to see Willock dropped, especially against Tottenham, who are like he's grown up, an Arsenal player. Was surprised to see him dropped, and I thought, "What's going on with that team? Why are you playing Kraft in like a back three when Clark's literally right there?" I heard
Mm-hmm.
obviously Fernandez pulled up in the warm up apparently, or the day before. So he obviously wasn't there. But I don't understand why Kraft would be a first thought to put there. Like, I just thought that was very, very weird. But when does he ever have a lineup where we're like, okay, I understand? Because half the time you're like, why has he done that? What
Mm.
is that? Like, what is actually going on? Again, took Almiron out of his arguably his best position as well. And to be honest, I didn't think Almiron, normally he's like one of the people I'm like, right, he's had a really good game. He's been relatively good. He kind of saved us off the line. I don't know if it was first half or second half. Saved one of the goals off the line. But apart from that, I didn't think he was that prominent today, in my opinion.
Mm.
But
No,
again, he'd been
quiet.
taken out of his best position. So Yeah, it was a weird one. I just thought, oh god, here we go again. He's just looked at that and thought, oh, Harry Kane, I better go back 5 with 2 wing backs. I mean, Jacob Murphy in a wing back role, I like him there. I do like him there, but the rest was just a bit dodgy. I mean, yeah, as I say, he always does something where you're just a bit like, why the hell have you done that? It's just so weird. Why have you done that? And he's telling everyone Dubravka was bad. Like he was like, oh, Dubravka's not feeling very well. And then today he was in goals. So I was like, oh, that's another bit of a weird one. Like he doesn't even know where he's bloody at half the time.
Nah, he just the dementia's kicking in. I mean, I think he was trying to fool everyone with the press conference as well, because there was no mention of Ryan Fraser's injury or Andy Carroll's injury or Federico Fernandez's injury. So for them not to be even in the match day squad was a bit of a mad one. And then I don't know, like when you think about the Brighton game, for me that was like a surrender. That was like, fuck, game over. There's no chance we're staying up. Was there anything today that showed you that thought had the players might care? There is some fight left.
Yeah, like as I say, there were certain players like Joe Linton. I thought really, really pressed today, and he was really good. Again, Murphy. I'll be playing Murphy now, either as a winger if you're going to play back 4, or as a right wing back. I like him because he's one of the only players, in my opinion, who can get across in. Because I don't think we have very many. Like Richie again, he's not ability wise, he's not the best, but passion wise and like fight wise, that's who you need in the squad like that. So I did see, obviously today, I thought Spurs were there for the take, and as I said, I thought they just sat back and were awful. Defensively, they are horrible, really, really bad. And as I say, it was mostly our mistakes that allowed them to score. But Harry Kane's next level, we all know that. So yeah, I did see a little bit, but again, not enough. There was like 10 minutes of the second half where everyone's just standing around, just like waiting. No one wanted to intercept the ball. We like kind of passed it between us a couple of times. We went to Tottenham and no one was running at the ball, and I was like, God, like this is so pedestrian. It's actually horrible. Like we're just standing there. We're 2-1 down. We're still 2-1 down at this point. And we're in a relegation battle. Like we really need to be fighting there. So that frustrated me a lot. But to get a draw, I guess from 2-1 down, it's not very often that we come back. Just seems to be like we get last minute goals against Tottenham all the time. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, better today. I think as I say, if we had a goal scorer in that squad, it would have been even better.
Agreed. All right, nice one. Cheers for your time, Kendall. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully it's a better result, I guess, against Burnley. So
it's a big one, isn't it? 6 pointer. Yes or no right now, will we win?
I'm going to be positive. Yes.
I like it. Yes. Hopefully. Scrappy 1-0 or something.
I'll take a scrappy 1-0 all day, as long as it's a win.
Yeah. Okay, nice one. Cheers. See you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah.